Hi guys, Lisa Hall with Lisa Hall Realty. I want to talk to you today about seller closing costs. If you're considering selling your Florida home, you're probably wondering how much the closing costs may affect your profits. I'm going to talk to you today about what types of closing costs are common in the state of Florida and how much a seller should expect to pay. Now, in Pinellas County, Florida, the seller closing cost consists of, number one, transfer taxes, also known as documentary stamps in Florida. In every county except for the Miami-Dade County, the cost for this is a fixed cost, and it's 70 cents per $100 of the sale price of the home. For example, if you have a sale price of $350,000, I have my handy calculator here. This is going to be calculated at, you put in the 350,000 times 0.007 is $2,450 in documentary stamps for this particular closing cost for the doc stamps. Okay. Number two, you can expect to pay a title search fee. This will range between $75 and $300 for a title search fee. Number three, we have title insurance, which is an insurance policy delivered to the buyer, paid for by the seller, that ensures that the title is being delivered free and clear of any liens to the new buyer. Okay, the cost of this is a fixed cost, again, based upon the sale price of the home, and it's $5 per $1,000 up to the first $100,000. $5.75 per $1,000 up to the first $1,000, and then $5 per $1,000 after that. So based upon our previous example of $350,000, this is going to be, let me see here, plus 575. It's going to be $1,825 based upon a sales price of $350,000. Okay. So the next seller closing cost that you can expect will be the property taxes. Now, in the state of Florida, we pay our property taxes in arrears. The bill comes out in November for that current year. So assuming that the previous year taxes have been paid, okay, the next year, the seller, when they close, let's say they close in the month of April, okay, they're going to be responsible for a prorated amount based upon the time that they occupied the home from January 1 to up to the date of closing, let's say April 1st. So there'll be a prorated amount. They give a credit to the new buyer because that new buyer will be responsible for the full bill come the end of the year. Again, the bills come out in November for the current year. Okay, so the next closing cost that the seller may incur is a payoff of their mortgage. So you're going to provide all that information to the person handling the closing, and that will be considered a closing cost to pay off your previous mortgage. That'll come off of the proceeds of the home. Okay, next we have, there may be some miscellaneous fees. There could be utility bills, outstanding utility bills, or prorated HOA dues, things of that nature may come up as a closing cost. All right. The next thing would be a settlement fee charged to the closing agent. Okay, the closing agent is the title company or the attorney that's handling the closing. All roads lead to the closing agent when a closing transaction occurs. So they handle the disbursement of the funds, gathering of all the documentation. They charge a fee for that. So typically around $450. This is something you can shop for, and you can go around. There may be, varying degrees, but that's an estimation. Okay. Number 8 is an Estoppel fee if you live in a community where there is a homeowners association. If you do, the closing agent will order an estoppel from the management company that just ensures that the seller's up to date on their HOA dues. I mean, no buyer wants to come in and find out after the fact that the previous owner was 3 months behind on their HOA dues. So the estoppel is ordered to ensure that when the buyer takes over the home, that all those HOA dues are up to date. Okay, and lastly, we have the real estate commission. Now, in the state of Florida, the average real estate commission is a total of 6%, which is split half and half, 3% each, between the listing agent and the buyer's agent. So this is also considered a selling closing costs. What I want to share with you is if you're considering selling your home and you're just curious about what your closing costs may be, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to give you an estimation on what these costs may be for your situation, for your individual situation. Okay, I'd be happy to talk to you. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and otherwise, I will see you next time.